I stayed at the 123 Paris city recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at 123 Paris city, the check-in process was super smooth and straightforward. Even though we got in a bit late, they had everything set up for a self-check-in with a lockbox, which made it really convenient. The instructions were clear, and we had no trouble finding our way to the apartment, even though there wasn't a sign above the door. The staff was also super responsive and had already communicated all the necessary details beforehand, making us feel welcome right from the start. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was surprisingly spacious and had a cozy vibe that made me feel right at home. The bathroom was decent, though a bit basic, but it got the job done. I really appreciated the little amenities like the coffee machine and the well-equipped kitchen, which made my stay more comfortable, even if I had to deal with a few quirks like the shower setup. Location and surroundings. The location of 123 Paris city is absolutely perfect for exploring Paris. I loved being just a short walk away from iconic spots like the Louvre and Notre Dame. And there are plenty of cafes and shops nearby to grab a bite or a coffee. Plus, the metro stations are super close, making it easy to hop around the city and see everything I wanted. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I had a pretty solid experience at 123 Paris city. The on-site coffee shop was a lifesaver, especially for my morning caffeine fix. I loved grabbing a quick cup of coffee before heading out to explore. Plus, the kitchen in the apartment was well equipped, which made it super easy to whip up breakfast or snacks whenever I wanted. There are also tons of cafes and restaurants just a short stroll away, so I never ran out of options for meals. I definitely recommend checking out some local spots for a taste of authentic Parisian cuisine. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into the heart of Parisian life. The location is just perfect, close enough to all the major sites like the Louvre and Notre Dame, but tucked away in a quiet neighborhood that feels like a hidden gem. I loved waking up to the sound of distant chatter from the cafes below and the smell of fresh bread from the nearby boulangerie. The apartment itself was cozy and well equipped, with a kitchen that had everything I needed to whip up a quick breakfast before heading out for the day. Climbing up to the 4th floor without an elevator was a bit of a workout, but honestly, it felt like part of the experience. Once inside, I was greeted by a charming space that was light and airy, even if it did have a few quirks like creaky doors and a slightly odd bathroom setup. The outdoor terrace was a lovely touch, perfect for enjoying a glass of wine in the evening. Plus, the free Wi-Fi kept me connected, which was a lifesaver when I needed to look up directions or find a good restaurant nearby. Overall, my stay was a delightful mix of comfort and authenticity, making it a great base for exploring the city. Sure, there were a few minor hiccups, like the lack of air conditioning during the hot days, but it added to the charm. I left feeling like I had truly experienced Paris, and I can't wait to come back. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Awesome location. I was super close to major attractions like the Louvre and Notre Dame, making it easy to explore the city on foot. Spacious and well equipped. The apartment was surprisingly roomy and had all the essentials, including a kitchen that made me feel right at home. Charming neighborhood. I loved the vibe of the area, quiet yet filled with cute cafes and shops. It was perfect for a relaxing evening stroll. Friendly host. The communication with the host was on point. They were responsive and made the check-in process a breeze. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. No elevator. Climbing 4 flights of stairs with luggage was a bit of a workout, especially after a long day of sightseeing. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.1. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I'd totally consider it. The location was a major win, being so close to all the cool spots in Paris, and the apartment had a nice vibe. Sure, the stairs were a workout, and a few things could use a little TLC, but overall, it was a solid experience, and I loved the homey feel of the place. I'd happily come back for another stay. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.